everybody. Here we are again together to look at God's Word for just a few moments. You know, I'm laughing because a lot of things happen here behind the scenes. They're counting me down. I just realized that I forgot to change clothes today. I bring clothes to change to make you think that we do this on different days. But I've had on the same outfit for the last 4 days. Who cares? I'm tired of changing clothes. Oh, and lots of other things go on behind the scenes you don't know about. But the important thing is that you get the Word, is that you get some morsel of truth and inspiration that will cause you to live a better day. So it doesn't really matter if I've changed clothes or not, does it? That's what's funny. I do want to go to God's Word and remind you that you have all you need right now. Everything that pertains to life and godliness, Peter says, you already have it. You know what was odd to the apostles, to Paul, and even to today's missionaries who are giving their lives for the gospel, is that Christians could be upset about things they don't have, about worldly things that they wish they could enjoy. That was odd to them. Because when I read Paul's writings, he simply said, I have all I need. I have all and abound. Yet he didn't have a job most of the time. He did make tents for a while. And he was suffering from some type of physical ailment. God never healed him from that. And he was persecuted, and he lived a very troubled life because everywhere he went, he got arrested and beaten and whipped. And yet he says, I have all and I abound. So, godliness with contentment is great gain, Paul finally said in 1 Timothy 6:6. What we crave is who we are. Think about that for a moment. Stop. Listen. What we crave is who we are. If your cravings are for Christ, did you know you'll never hunger and you'll never thirst? To be satisfied and hungry at the same time can only be found in Jesus Christ. I just made myself happy right there. Because when you're hungry for anything in the world, you'll stay hungry. You'll never be satisfied. You'll never have enough money. You'll never have the right car, or you'll never have enough clothes. How much is enough in the world? A little bit more. And so people are going crazy to get a little bit more. But the beautiful thing about serving Jesus, about being a child of God, is that at the same time you crave Him, you want more of Him, you're completely satisfied. You're thirsty for truth, and yet He is the truth. That's an odd thing, isn't it? It's one of those anomalies that you can want something and yet not want it and not need it at the same time. That's how it is in Jesus Christ. So when I say to you, what you crave is who you are, stop for a moment and say, or ask yourself, evaluate yourself, what is it I'm after right now? What have I spent energy and time and money to get recently that has cost me spiritually? What do I wake up thinking about every morning? What do I go to bed at night thinking about having or getting? Ooh, kind of stings, doesn't it? But it's the truth. Paul said, I don't speak in regard to need. He said, I don't need anything. I have learned in whatever state I am to be content. So can I ask you that question? Are you content? Or is there still something in this world luring you? Are you being driven towards something that's not going to make you stronger spiritually? Now, you can interpret this lesson any way you want to, and we justify everything in our lives, but I'm still posing the question. Are you going after something more than you're going after Him? Are you thirstier for something out there than you are living water? Are you hungrier? Are the pangs of hunger for something in this world greater than the hunger for righteousness in your life? Oh, come on, Pastor. You know, God expects us to live and enjoy life and go after stuff and be successful. No, He doesn't. He does not. That's business thinking that has infiltrated the world. God expects you to hunger and thirst after righteousness. God expects you as His child to seek His kingdom first. God expects you to let your treasures be in heaven. And God expects you to seek those things which are above, where Christ sits at the right hand of the Father. You may not have liked this lesson so much today. Again, you can look at scriptures and you can reread them and rethink them and justify lots of things, but just remember this: they that are Christ's have crucified their flesh to this world, and this world has died unto them. Rejoice today that God has made it possible for you to have real riches and eternal wealth. Talk to you later.